Yes. So, good evening, sir. So, my name is Anisha. I am from Bhubaneswar. I've completed my graduation in mass communication from XIM Xavier University, Bhubaneswar, with a academic excellence gold medal. And post my graduation, I have also worked in corporate communications in Bangalore for almost 2 years, where I had the chance to learn and work with MNCs, global companies like Wipro, Infosys, Amazon, and Flipkart. I used to manage public relations and corporate communications for them, like writing speeches for the C-suite members and also managing press conferences, curating all the IEC materials for the organizations. Currently, I am in Bhubaneswar preparing for various competitive examinations.
Okay, so why you want to join Odisha Information Service?
So, because I believe public relations, in a broad spectrum, as the name suggests itself, it's connecting and storytelling to the public. So, I want to become a bridge between the government, like a liaison between the government and the public itself. And I like to handle content. I like to do events like press conferences or connect with different media personals as media relations, which is why I thought this would be a profile befitting for me.
Okay, do we know what is the roles and responsibilities for this post Odisha Information Service?
So as much as I understand, it is, like I said, becoming a liaison between the public and the government, ensuring that all the schemes, policies that the government comes up with are very honestly and with a lot of transparency are made aware to the public. They get the benefits of those schemes and policies as well. And also to handle various aspects like press meets, press conferences, and content management like writing speeches or doing TVCs, jingles, etc.,
Okay.
through which we can reach to
So
the public.
suppose you are the PRO for the government of Odisha tourism department. So what will be your strategy uh, for promoting the tourism sector in Odisha to attract the foreign investment in Odisha?
So if I got the chance to be the PRO for the tourism department in for Odisha government, first and foremost, I would verify all the information that I have myself regarding the tourism culture in Odisha. We have a lot of, like, we have Bhubaneswar, which is the city of temples. We can use that and we can, let's say, make a documentary about all the tourist places that are there, and on a very large scale produce that documentary or showcase that documentary at various film festivals, which will garner a lot of foreign eyes or even other people from other states. We can also, since now influencer marketing and data generation, AI, all of this are very much in trend, we can invite influencers to Bhubaneswar, or let's say out of all our dhams, Puri Dham, Jagannath Dham is very, very significant. So we can liaison that and have people come to Puri and organize a festival to embrace the culture of Puri, to have them taste various foods or sweets of Puri, which are very famous. And maybe like we have eco retreats in various places, like let's say Satpada, Bhitarkanika, or Puri, Konark. We can also utilize those to get people here and attract
Okay,
more.
so suppose you are the PRO for Civil Aviation Minister in Government of India. Recently, the aircraft crash happening in Ahmedabad.
Yes.
So how will you handle the media and how will you give the information to the public?
So I believe, first of all, in such cases, a lot of prompt action and also a lot of empathy from the spokesperson is required. So I will make sure that a statement goes out from the Civil Aviation Ministry about the crash and how we are coping up and what kind of resources we are providing on ground to immediately tackle the situation with a very empathetic and humane tone to it, so that people get that narrative of empathy from the statement. We will also, I will make sure that a prompt action is taken, and transparency is maintained, where we are giving out all the information, necessary information to the public, which are supposed to be known. Secondly, I will be ensuring that we make sure the victims' families are also given proper news, and they are given proper facilities to cope up with the news, and any kind of remuneration that can be done from the government's part, or any kind of policies that can be given for support, that also be rendered.
Okay. Nowadays, many media house owner are affiliated to a particular political party, and their media is also showing biased news towards that political uh, party. Do you think that many media houses are biased nowadays?
Sir, I believe the first and foremost, most significant task of media is to disseminate correct, accurate facts and information to the public. If we are dissuading public in a certain viewpoint or a certain direction, or being biased in showcasing our media, or targeting a particular party or a political affiliation, then it is a wrongdoing on our part. So we have to make sure that facts are always stated to the public, so that they can have their own idea of what to believe, what not to believe, and which direction to. Like in mass communication theories also, we have the agenda setting theory. If a media house is being affiliated to a particular political party and are trying to engage the public in thinking from such perspective, then they are utilizing that agenda setting theory in a very wrong manner, is what I believe.
Okay, so what are the important characteristics of crisis communication?
So I think the most important thing to do in terms of a crisis communication is that you're supposed to be first very prompt with whatever action you are taking. Second, you are supposed to be empathetic, and you cannot just give out facts as and when possible, but you should be giving out the most accurate and transparent facts. And third, you should be rendering any kind of statement or a message from the spokesperson or the organization that is in crisis, so that the public get that stand of trust with the organization. That would be the most crucial points.
Okay, so how we can guard the fake news, fake videos, misinformation, which are flooded in the social media and also in the digital media?
So, fake news currently is a huge problem that we are facing in the world of media, especially in terms of social media, where each and every day there comes a video that we do not know whether to believe or whether not to believe. So, first we need to verify the facts. Whenever a fact or a video is coming to us, we need to verify the source of it. Second, there are many fact checking tools that we can use, like logically AI, or there are significant other fact checking like Google reverse image search, and we can use those to verify whether this is coming in as a correct viewpoint or a wrong viewpoint. Then we can give out the accurate facts from official websites. Let's say if it's a fact, wrong misinformation from the government of India, maybe we can give out a statement from the CMO's official handle on Twitter, or on Facebook, and in the newspapers, regarding television also, where we disseminate that no, this information is incorrect and this is the factual information that is supposed to be given to the public. Because fake news creates a lot of panic also in the public.
Okay, so one of the important things for PRO for branding of the government policy is, suppose you are the PRO for health department, you want to uh, brand, you want to give the information about Gopabandhu Jan Arogya Yojana to all the ground people, particularly in the tribal area where people are not literate that much. So how will you do that?
So if I'm supposed to take in part, place the demographic that you mentioned, like disseminating the message to the local tribal areas, first of all, I'll make sure that we engage them in their own dialect or their own language. Let's say a tribal community from Koraput would not understand the kind of Odia that we speak in Bhubaneswar. Rather, they will understand the dialect of Kui language. So we can make sure that the messaging goes to them in that language. And in this case, we also need to analyze what kind of channel we are following for transmitting the message. Let's say social media here will not work because they do not have that much access to social media. So maybe tribal folk songs that will work to engage them in it, and SHG group people going and talking to them that these are the benefits that they can get, telling them about the success stories of neighboring districts that in let's say Damanjodi, this has happened and this has given people the relief and the benefits. So that kind of things that they will believe are needed to be done in such cases.
Okay. So how we can utilize artificial intelligence in media and mass communication?
So artificial intelligence comes as both a boon and a bane. I believe in today's age, artificial intelligence makes work a lot more easier. While I can say artificial intelligence is the head, when human intelligence is the heart. So we can use tools like reverse Google image search to make sure that we are not disseminating fake news, or we can use applications like brand watch, where we understand what are the public sentiments involved, what is the public speaking about a certain scheme or a policy that the government has launched, that will give us a positive or and a negative feedback that the people are showing, so that we can do appropriate measures whether to take it ahead or what else we can do correctly. Then there are other tools also like Meltverse or Cysion, which brings us in the artificial intelligence, which brings us news on our fingertips at any moment possible. We do not have to wait. So they ensure that a lot of time is saved. Then when we used to not have artificial intelligence, it would take hours and hours to do translations or subtitle writing, which now can be done in minutes because of artificial intelligence. So I believe these are some of the ways in which media can use artificial intelligence.
Do you think that journalists, media person, they are running after TRP and breaking news rather than the real ground level story?
So it is highly debatable, this kind of scenario actually. In my personal opinion, I feel it is not happening everywhere. We can take a lot of examples like Faye D'Souza from Beetroot, or Barkhadat with her Mojo platform, who are going and involving in citizen journalism as well. In fact, if you see on Times of India also, there is a certain column for citizen journalism where they ensure that columns by citizens, and let's say a simple problem like a pothole problem in a neighborhood, to a sexual harassment case is also highlighted in those columns. So I don't think all the journalists are always running after TRPs, but advent like citizen journalism still exists in the country today.
Okay. So tell me three qualities you have and you think that these are very much required for this service.
So, firstly, I would say I am adaptive to various environments. So, it is easier for me to tackle situations like if today I am sitting at the desk and writing a content for the CMO, to managing a crowd at Rath Yatra, doing announcements, I can tackle both. Secondly, I am quite a calm communicator. So, when it comes to crowd handling or disseminating an information to the public, I can do it very calmly with the kind of messaging and the kind of language that they want to be addressed in. Third, I would say that I am really into content generation and I enjoy working in content, which gives me the flair to work on IEC materials, which at times a lot of people think could be boring. So I can even write to design, or I have made certain documentaries also, which gives me the flair to work with cinematography and directing documentaries or TVCs, or planning jingles which can go to the public.
Okay. So thank you so much, Anisha.
Thank you, sir.
Just a minute.
Yes.